So I think this is the time for you to be a roamer. Because roamers got a huge buff, especially damage-type roamers. They're much better now compared to before when they still needed to rely on dire hit blessings. Now you don't have to depend on blessings anymore since you can get your items faster. And in almost all my games as a roamer this season, I end up being the richest player. I'm not even joking, ever since I started using damage-type roamers. But hey, before this patch it was really hard to pull that off. Now it's just too easy. And when I say easy, I mean really easy. Especially if you're the one carrying your teammates. Before, you could only get gold if you had the lowest gold on your team. That was the only way for you to gain extra gold and EXP. But now, there are 3 ways to collect gold and EXP as a roamer. First, you still get gold and EXP every 5 seconds, regardless of your gold. Even if you're the richest player on your team, as long as you're the only one with roaming boots, you'll still get that bonus. That's fixed. Although before the gold and EXP you gained were higher and the interval was shorter, I still think it's better now. You don't have to purposely stay as the lowest gold just to benefit from the roaming boots. You won't have to suffer anymore because of your teammates' mistakes. Before, if your teammates were feeding too much, you'd also get affected because of how the passive of roaming boots worked. This was especially bad for damage roamers. Since you're the one getting kills, solo kills, or assists, your gold and EXP didn't matter because your feeder teammates still ended up being the ones to benefit from it. Second, you can get gold and EXP by helping your teammates clear minions or jungle creeps. You receive 40% of the gold and EXP independently, meaning you don't share it with your teammates. It's exclusive to the roamer. But you should prioritize minions. Let your jungler farm solo unless there's an invade happening. Instead, go help your mid lane clear so they can rotate faster, or even help your side lanes. Helping with clears is very important now. Third, you can get gold and EXP by revealing enemies that are hidden on the map for more than 5 seconds. That's why early game rotations are very important. You can reach level 4 quickly for the first turtle fight. For example, check the enemy purple or orange buff right away. If there are 3 enemies there, that's an instant 90 gold and 120 EXP, 30 gold and 40 EXP each. That might even make you the first one to reach level 2. But here's the thing. The patch notes say it's 20 gold each, but in actual games it shows 30 gold. So what really matters is what we actually see in-game. As for nerfs, the only change is that now you need 1,000 gold from roaming boots to unlock the roam blessing. Before, you only needed 600. But technically, it's not a real nerf, because there are now so many ways to earn gold. In fact, it's easier to unlock the roam blessing in certain games. And there's also a new passive for roaming boots. For the first 5 minutes of the game, if you clear minion waves alone, you only get 50% gold. But this isn't really a nerf. It's more of a protection for roamers. I mean, what kind of roamer clears minion waves solo in the first 5 minutes, right? Unless you're defending a turret. It's more of a way to prevent your other teammates from buying roaming boots. Because if they do, they'll also only get half the gold and EXP from minions. And it's also a way to discourage roamers from clearing waves early, kind of like how junglers are limited now. It's not really about protecting the 3 lanes from abusive roamers, because those abusive roamers don't really lose anything if they still clear waves. They still get gold, it's just 50%. Here, I'm really enjoying using Masha as a roamer because I can get my items so much faster now, even faster than when I play in the EXP lane. I even killed Angela here, but then Guinevere killed me and just spammed recall on me. I almost died here, but thankfully Yujin-kun saved me. That's why this is my favorite change out of all the map updates. But kidding aside, that's my favorite because I can get back to the battlefield faster whenever I recall or die. And that Guinevere who spammed recall earlier is now completely crushed. Don't spam recall if you're not even sure you're winning yet. Rapid boots are really good now, so they're much better than swift boots whenever you're using Masha. The benefits are just too many. Enemies will definitely panic once she starts chasing them down.
You're cowards. Gather up the Lord.
If only they bring back the old dire hit blessing. I'd be so happy to play roamer every game. Like, why did they even remove it? Couldn't they just let us choose? I mean, give dire hit 2 effects, the current one and the old version, and then let us pick which one to use, right? Guinevere's done for. Turns out she's only strong at the start. Here I made a mistake. I thought I'd killed 2 enemies, but it was only 1. Good thing Yujin-kun was here and saved me for the 2nd time in this game. But all my teammates got wiped out, and it looks like we're about to lose this match.
For the glory.
Initiate retreat. Triple kill.
Oops! Don't use that, Guinevere. We can clearly see what you're wearing there. Aside from the roamer buff, what I also like is the quick chat feature whenever enemies use their battle spells or whatever they're currently doing, like if they're taking purple buff or not. It saves you time when you want to communicate with your teammates. This is super solid for solo players because usually there's no communication at all, and it's rare for random teammates to even call out when an enemy uses a battle spell or ultimate. That's why this feature is a big deal for me. Plus, there's also the added notification when you instantly kill someone, or whatever else you did. Like even if you played dumb and rushed in alone, ML will still praise you with something like impressive tanking. In this game, I honestly had no plans of using Helcurt. I was supposed to go with Masha since I'm pushing MMR on her early this season. And I hope you don't get tired of me feeding you with Masha gameplay in my upcoming videos, so I can grind MMR and YouTube at the same time.
An ally has slain the turtle.
I didn't use Masha in this game, because I saw that 2 of my teammates are Mia mains, both on the side lanes. And you know how those kinds of players are. When they use other heroes, they play super dumb, and even if they use their one and only hero, most of the time they're still useless. Their gameplay and game sense just don't improve. That's why I knew I'd only lose MMR if I used Masha here. I mean, 2 Mia mains in one game? Nah. And then our jungler was Balmond? From the start I already knew I was doomed. Just look at this Diroth. He still dives in even when his HP is super low. Damage roamers are really strong now, but even some tank roamers can scale faster since they can get their items more quickly. They might even catch up to utility junglers in terms of gold and level. But for support heroes, they can't really maximize the reveal effect on enemies, since they usually just stay in the back line. They're not the ones checking bushes or providing vision for their teammates. So roamers like Natalia and Helcurt are also good this season, as well as heroes that provide wide vision like Novaria and Zetian. Also Hilda, Diggy, and Selena. Those are the heroes that will really benefit from the passive of roaming boots, since it's so easy for them to reveal enemies. Just remember, the enemy needs to stay hidden on the map for more than 5 seconds for you to get the gold and EXP. So once you reveal them, if your vision on them doesn't disappear, you won't get any gold again.
Initiate retreat.
Other zodiacs fear my power. I call that the act.
So yeah, we lost this game as expected. And those 2 Mia mains on my team were really solid. They never disappoint.